Everything is go to market. I like to say this is like defense tech it's usually not an arbitrage of like a net new opportunity, right? It's yeah, we see super creative stuff, don't get me wrong. Definitely in space tech, definitely with regards to deep tech and energy, there's legitimate new technologies being built. But defense tech is an arbitrage of three things. It's an arbitrage of price points, right? It's an arbitrage of lead times, and it's an arbitrage of output, the volume that we can create. And so a lot of these plays are, in my experience, folks that are improving upon previous or existing products that are usually constructed and contracted by defense contractors. And usually implementing again like a design framework, a first principles approach of how do we build this again at a price point that is fair to the taxpayer in volumes that actually solve for magazine depth and breadth and allow the United States to carry out its operations without any bottlenecks. And so with that mentality, I state that because usually you're not having to hire, say, like an SME in a very unique vertical to build something new. You're trying to hire CTOs, right, COOs, and CEOs that have been there, done that, and can have the product chops to build anything and hire really great teams. That's usually covered in my conversations with folks. These are men and women, that were early and Durrell, or they've been at SpaceX for 10 to 15 years. Like Palantir, they were there as the 200th employee, something like that. They helped orchestrate the playbook that so many others use. And now we're seeing again like an emerging class of these companies and in Stronic and Impulse and Hadrian and others that have just been doing phenomenally. They can build. Now, the question I always have for my founders, and those that I diligence is, how are you achieving a program of record? It's a very broad question. It's intended to be that way because there are several vectors to reach a program of record.